What's going on, everybody? It's Will Miles here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today, I wanted to do a little bit something like slightly different than the stuff you guys have seen so far on the channel. I wanted to do a little review video on the games I picked up yesterday from my local retro game store. You guys know I'm a super big video game collector. Literally, like, in the background, you can see my video game collection back there. It's actively growing as we speak. Of every console basically, like, known to man, essentially, like every PlayStation, the NES, the N64, the Switch, the Wii, the Xbox 360, original Xbox. I have a lot of shit, like a lot of shit. And my game collection is always growing. I'm always trying to buy new games, always trying to play new games. So I wanted to take a little look at what I copped at the game store yesterday. This is everything I got yesterday, basically stacked on top of each other. And I thought, why not just do a review, because I've never actually done any reviews before on this channel. I've never like showed you guys anything, and I want to add that level of content to my channel. Not only do I want to be able to have like gaming videos, I want to also do vlogs and review videos and unboxings and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do in today's video, and take a look at what I got at my local retro game store. I spent like $80. They have a lot of really good deals there, and I go in there all the time, so the workers know me pretty well, and I get discounts on certain things. So they gave me a cool discount they had all summer. They had like a summer sale where if you bought 2 games that were $20 or less, you could get a third game for free. And they kept that shit for me, so I ended up getting 3 free games. I only paid for 6. And we also got this super cool Iron Man 2 action figure. This store doesn't only have video games, they have retro action figures, retro comic books, DVDs, like literally Funko Pops, Legos, everything you can think of. I had this exact figure when I was like 5 years old. I remember when the Iron Man 2 like movie line came out, these were super popular, and this is the Mark 6 that comes with the like the battery powered glow. There's another version of the Mark 6 that doesn't. I think that's the one I had growing up. I don't think I had this glow-in-the-dark one. I might have. Like, I genuinely just don't remember, though. But I saw this, and I was like, I had this. Like, I remember having a lot of these as a kid. And the packaging is just so nostalgic to me, because you got the Tony, like the Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man. You got the arc reactor. You got the triangle arc reactor thing there. I just think all of that is so sick. And they also, like, the battery still kind of works in the figure. I don't know if you can tell, but, like, when you press his head down, his body's supposed to, like, light up, and you can't really see it. But, like, you can kind of see the button turn on right over there in the middle. But, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool for, like, $15. This is just a figure that I genuinely had, like, so many of. I had the Mark 5, the 6, the 3, Mark 2. I had War Machine. Like, I had literally everything in this set. I'm definitely going to go on the internet and look up, like, the complete set of this at some point, just so I can try and buy them all. But this is really cool. I'm really into this figure. And I'm definitely never going to open it. It's just genuinely going to stay, like, as it is in the box. But I love how it comes with, like, armor cards and the Try-Me thing. It looks like something you would have seen at Target, like, 15 years ago. And that's just genuinely why I like it so much, because they don't make toys like they used to. Toys used to look super cool, even in the packaging. Like, imagine seeing this toy today. You just wouldn't. You just wouldn't. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing. I had to buy it on top of the games, just because I'm also a pretty big action figure collector as well. I collect Marvel Legends, SJ's Figure Arts, stuff like that, Toy Biz figures as well. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the games I got. I got 9 games here. We got 3 for PS2, 2 for PS3, and 4 for Xbox 360. These are all the titles here. I'm going to go through all the games, take a look at them with you guys, and talk about how much I paid for them. And we're starting off with GTA 3. All right, so here we got GTA 3. As you can see on the top of the art here, it's a little damaged, but I actually wasn't even planning on getting these games. I have the definitive edition for the PS4 and the PS5, which is GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas remastered on the PS5, meaning it has better graphics. It's like 60 FPS and stuff like that, and there are trophies this time around that you can actually earn, because on PS2 there were no trophies because there wasn't online back then. But all of these copies came complete in the box with the manual and the poster, And all of these old games had really sick posters. So I decided to buy all 3 of them because they were only $10. The front looks really, really sick. Like, I've never seen the original GTA 3 box art, so that's really, really cool in my opinion. I'm also messing with the side there, how it says GTA 3. There's the back. I'm not going to, like, go over everything. I'm just going to, like, show you guys basically the box and then what comes inside of it. For $10, obviously, this is a super, super sick deal. You get the disc itself, too. Obviously, you bought the game. So the cool thing about this store is that when I buy discs or when anyone buys discs, they always clean the games. They have disc resurfacers in the store that they just, like, put the discs in after you buy them. Here's the manual. I thought the manual was really sick because it's basically, like, laid out like a newspaper, kind of. Like, you're supposed to, like, read through the manual to understand. And I think that it's really cool because it's like an interactive manual, and most manuals these days obviously don't have that shit. It's just like a straight instruction manual. But this stuff has, like, actual, like, information and lore from the GTA universe in the manual that you can read about, and I think that's really sick. And here's the poster. This is the main thing I was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So, all GTA games come with a really sick poster, and this is the GTA 3 poster. You can see here, you got all the main characters and whatnot. This one is standing up like this. Some of the posters are, like, built other ways, and some of them are bigger than others, but this is GTA 3's poster. A mafioso masterpiece. And then on the back, you get the actual map of Liberty City. And I think this is really cool because not only do we get the map itself, and the map, like, in and of itself is super interactive. I mean, you can literally, like, it shows you everything. It shows you everything. Like, all of these numbers right here are basically tailored to something different on the map, and you got all these characters looking around. It's just super, super sick in my opinion. This is a really, really awesome map. So with that being said, this was definitely a purchase I had to make for my collection because I have Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories both complete in box already. So these are, like, the only other GTA games that I need to complete, like, the full PlayStation 2 GTA timeline, because the only games that came out for the PS2 were 3 Vice City, San Andreas, and then you had Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, and now I have all of them. So definitely worth it. I would not have bought this if it was anything more than, like, $15 and if it didn't come complete in the manual. I'm a little annoyed that it has, like, the scratches on the top there, but it's honestly not the worst thing in the world, and I don't really care enough to, like, make a big deal out of it, so that's that. Anyways, next up, we have the next game on the list, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and this one just looks insane. Like, I cannot believe I actually own Vice City because I never thought I would own any of these games. I always told myself I'm not going to buy the original 3 GTAs for the PS2 because I already have it for PS5 and they're remastered. But everyone on Reddit and all over the internet always says that the original ports for PS2 are better than the remastered games, mainly because it's just, like, I don't know. Everyone's just like, the original ones are better. The original ones are better. So I got the original ones. I could have gotten San Andreas for Xbox 360, like the Platinum Hits version that came out a little later. But I didn't want to. I feel like it's just better to get all original, you know, PS2 all the way. That's just the way to do it. So let's take a look at Vice City. Vice City looks really clean in my opinion. I like, obviously, how you got the whole Miami color scheme going on with the neon pink. I really mess with that. Got the side here saying Vice City once again. I paid $10 for this one as well. I'm surprised that these were as cheap as they were because on the internet, like on eBay and stuff like that, even complete in box, these things can still go for like $25. But I got it for a really good deal, and I'm really happy about that. Here's the disc, obviously, looking amazing. Like, this is a really clean disc that came, like, for something that came out in, like, 2004, that's just really cool looking. The instruction manual is similar to that of GTA 3. It's interactive to an extent, not the same level of interactive as GTA 3's, because this is more like an actual manual. It kind of just goes through, like, the stuff of that's in the game instead of laying it out like a newspaper article. They kind of just laid out like a catalog and stuff that you can do. and I really mess with that. I think it's actually pretty cool that they did that. There's also, I think, a page where they have, like, all of the artists and stuff, and there's, like, a picture of Eazy-E on there. I peeped that in the store when I was going through the manual. I was like, oh, shit, it's Eazy-E. I'm trying to find it. It's hard to do this with one hand, so give me a minute and bear with me, please. I don't know where it is. There's, like, one page where it has, like, the music that's played in the game, and it shows, like, Eazy-E's a part of it, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. I mean, like, there's literally an entire made-up band, like, in the instruction manual. Like, I've never seen that before. So here's the poster. This one is actually sideways compared to the GTA 3 one, which was, like, twisted around. I like this one 10 times better than the GTA 3 poster because look at it. Like, it's amazing. This girl looks really messed up. Like, her boobs look fucked. Like, they don't look like boobs. It looks like a duck's beak. Like, that's not a boob, dude. That is not a boob. But the other side has the map. The map is actually standing up in this one, which is a little weird. But I like how the map is just plain. It's nice and colorful. And then you got the Vice City sites there as well, which is super sick in my opinion. You just got like a bunch of different places that you could go and look at. But the one thing that I actually thought was the coolest about this, which was actually the main reason I bought it, was because the original sticker that kept the seal on the game is still part of the box. So I could like you could untake it and then basically put it around the this part right here to make the game look like it's brand new. And obviously back in the day when this was brand new, still in stores, it had this piece of tape around the box so people couldn't steal it. And I thought that was so fucking cool how it's still like part of the actual box. Like the original owner didn't get rid of it. And I thought that was sick. But yeah, Vice City, I mean, with the poster and everything, like it really, like even if you're not a video game collector, the poster is cool in and of itself. And you're basically paying $10 for a poster and a cool game. Like, even if I didn't play, like, video games, I still would have bought this because the poster is freaking sick. All right, last but not least, we got GTA San Andreas. This is definitely my favorite out of the three. I've played this one the most out of all of them. I used to have it on Xbox 360. I had, like, the remastered version for 360, but I really enjoy this game. I got this one for free because this was, like, part of, like, the buy two, get one free deal. So, literally getting a free GTA game is, like unheard of. And, yeah, let's take a look at it. There's the box in all of its glory. I mean, I love it. Just super smooth San Andreas on the front there. The packaging is super clean as well, which is mainly why I bought this, because the box art was super clean and it looked like it was in good condition. There's like not a lot of scratches and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the back of GTA San Andreas, and then you got the disc in all of its glory. The instruction manual. Actually, I think this might be the instruction manual that has Eazy-E on it. This instruction manual, in my opinion, is the best one, just because, I mean, I'll show you. So, it's nice and colorful. You got the most wanted, like, this is like an advertisement or something, which I thought was sick. You have all of these, like, control buttons and random advertisements that are just so cool, in my opinion. Like, look at all of this random ass shit. It's just random advertisements. Yeah, here, easy. Well, that's not easy. Yeah, it is. Oh, no, it's not. I don't know, dude. Just don't listen to a single thing I say. I'm fried right now. But manual's sick. Like, honestly, it's sick. And even if you're not someone who looks at video games or manuals and is like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, I mean, you can... yeah, Eazy-E. I told you. Eazy does it. I fucking told you. Like, this is just super cool. Seeing all of these random advertisements in there. It's just insane. So here's the insane poster to this game. As you can tell, like, the length of it is just bigger. This is, I think, is the same size as the GTA 4 and GTA 5 posters. But This is insane. Like, I really like this poster. I think this is the best poster out of all of the ones that we've seen so far. And if you flip it around, I think the reason why this poster is so big is because the map is just huge. Like, the map of San Andreas is fucking huge. You got a city, you got another city, you got, like, rural land over here, another city, and some more fucking... There's just a lot. Like, there's a lot. And you got the sites as well. But, yeah, San Andreas, huge map. Super sick. Like, this is so cool. Full honesty, I would have paid full price for GTA San Andreas. Like, I genuinely would have paid, like, extra money for this game if I didn't get it for free. But I did. So... amazing that we got this for free. And, yeah, those are the 3 GTA games we copped so far. Let me know what you guys think about those. And next up, we are on to Mafia 2, which is the sequel to, obviously, Mafia 1 that came out on PS2. I have Mafia 1 for PS2. Mafia 2 came out a couple years later on PS3. They remastered Mafia. I know there's a Mafia 3. They remastered Mafia... I think it's Mafia 3. I hope it's Mafia 3. Maybe I'm talking to my butt. But they remastered Mafia and Mafia 2 for PS5, I think. Am I going to play the remastered versions? Probably not. Mainly because I haven't even played the original versions. And the original versions are always better. Like, the original versions are always better, in my opinion. But, yeah. Alright, so here we got Mafia 2 in all of its glory. Comes with a free add-on to the Betrayal of Jimmy. I have no idea what that is. Surprisingly enough, I had no idea this game was made by 2K. Like, I literally did not know that. This game was also $10. The PS3 selection at this store is really nice. Like, there are so many PS3 games that I did not know existed. Genuinely had no idea were even titles. But Mafia 2 is essentially just like the sequel to Mafia. You got the free add-on, and it basically... is like, it's a very self-explanatory game as to what it is, but it's a great sequel. I've heard amazing things about the game. Like, I've played Mafia 1 on PS2. There's the disc. Looks super smooth. You got the manual here as well. Manual is pretty like very, very, very dry. There's literally nothing to it. It's not a GTA manual by any means. You get a really cool map, which, like I was saying about maps and stuff like that, I'm a super big map guy, so we'll take a look at this. And then you get the Betrayal of Jimmy, which is a DLC code, which I won't be showing because hopefully it has not been redeemed yet and I can redeem it. So there is the, like, story, I guess, based on who Jimmy is. And one thing I also like is that some games you got, like, background art. I really mess with this background art. I think it's super clean. Let's see if we take the disc out, if there's some more background art. Yeah, so that's pretty sick in my opinion. Disc is really clean as well. Let's take a look at the map. So on the front side here, you have an advertisement for Empire City, which I'm assuming is New York City. Sorry, Empire Bay. Excuse me. A city on the grow. This looks like NYC. I don't know if it actually is or not, but you got a lot of different advertisements here for, I guess, a bunch of different companies that are in the game. This right here says, the news you need to hear. Come and see the sights of Empire Bay. And then there's a little thing you can read there if you want to read that. Pause the video. On the other side, we have the actual map itself, which looks pretty basic in my opinion. It just looks like a GTA map. It's nothing special. But I do think it's cool how a lot of companies and games like this show you, like, with a map. I really like when games come with maps. I know Red Dead does it. Well, that's like, all the Rockstar games usually have maps and stuff in them. Like, I know that much. But besides Rockstar, like, 2K is another company that makes a lot of posters with their games, because I know that a lot of 2Ks come with posters. I know that my 2K16 Michael Jordan edition still has that original Jordan poster in there, so. But yeah, I mean, Mafia 2, let me know if you guys want to see any gameplay of this game. Let me know if you want to see any Mafia 1 gameplay. I'd literally be happy to play any of these games. But when I saw this, I was like, this is a game that I definitely have to buy because it's just one of those, like, it's one of those games that you only know about if you, it's like, if you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. And I wanted to be one of the ones who did know. So that's why I bought it. Next on the list is probably the favorite game out of all of these. I've known about this game for a while, but I didn't realize you could pick it up like as an actual physical copy. This is Red Dead Redemption: The Undead Nightmare. Essentially just like a zombies DLC game that is an add-on to the original Red Dead. I know that you could have downloaded this on the Xbox store. I have Red Dead 1 for Xbox 360, and when I would click on it, like, it would always give me the choice to go to the Undead Nightmare, which is, like, I guess, like a different game mode, but this is the game itself on PS3. And I don't really understand, like, what that means. I don't understand it. Like, usually when a DLC comes out for a game, it's strictly on the original game, but they, like, made the DLC a game. So let's take a look at it. And I gotta be honest, this is freaking sick. Like, you got the 10 out of 10 masterpiece by IGN, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. This is just really cool. Look at that freaking face. Look at that dude's face. You got the cool little looking title of the game there. On the back, it says, "Across the vast western frontier, a plague is spreading, undead to the end." You can read that if you want to. It's one player, obviously. And it has online capability as well, which I thought was really interesting because I guess back then you could play online in the Undead Nightmare. But there's the disc, and you get a map as well, which is insane. The instruction manual, I don't think has anything like that crazy. As you can see, we got some pictures here. Heads up display, and then I guess just like what everything is. And here is the map. I gotta show you guys this thing because it's freaking huge. And the poster side, most Rockstar posters have a map on one side and then a poster on the other. The poster side of this thing is insane. So here is the map. I'm not sure if this is the same map as Red Dead 1 because I haven't played Red Dead 1 enough to understand the full map, but you got the western border states with some zombies there, and you got pictures of just zombies like everywhere. And I think that's super, super sick. Like literally everywhere. Even on the bottom, south of the border, got the Undead Nightmare logo there. And then if you flip it around, this is fucking sick. You got just the craziest, cleanest zombie staring at you. And that is definitely a poster that I would want on my wall. Like 150%. This is something I would put on my wall. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think about that. I'm super, super psyched to have this game in my collection. Mainly because I didn't even really know that this was like a standalone game. I knew it was a DLC, but I didn't realize you could buy it. So I picked this up for $10 as well. Very, very easy game to buy. But this is the only copy I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've never seen another person with this game. So I don't know if that means it's rare, but I found it. It was $10 and I bought it. We're moving on to the Xbox 360 games now, and I'm really excited about these, especially about Forza 4, because this is a game that I never had. I think my first Forza was Forza 5, and I got Forza 3 like 2 weeks ago, and I've been playing it nonstop. And ever since I got my Dodge Challenger a couple weeks ago, I've just been super into cars. So had to get Forza 4. I think this was $15, but I got it for free. The guy gave me this one for free. So yeah, Forza is basically just like Microsoft's version of Gran Turismo. It's an Xbox exclusive racing game. And for me personally, I will always choose Forza. Like, Forza is a much better game, in my opinion, than Gran Turismo. That's just my opinion, like, literally just my opinion. And that's mainly because I'm a loyal Xboxer. I mean, I grew up with the 360. I grew up with the Xbox One. So the cover's really, really sick. I don't like how this was, like, the era where everything was apparently better with Kinect. Like, I literally remember when they said 2K would be better with Kinect. When Battlefront would be better with Kinect. And it, like, wasn't. So I wouldn't listen to that. But yeah, the side is really cool. You got the simple Forza 4 on the back. Talks about how many new cars there are, and this is definitely, in my opinion, one of the greatest racing games I've ever played. It feels exactly like Forza Motorsport 5 for the Xbox One, but it's on the Xbox 360, and this game came out in 2011, which was like a really good year for cars. So if you open it up, you get 2 discs. I don't know why Forza came with 2 discs. There's the content install disc and then the play disc, but since these games are so old, you don't even need to download the content anymore. You can literally just pop the disc in and play because there's no online features anymore. And the manual, very simple. Obviously not being like a super big game or anything, so it's literally just straight instructions and safety features. And then the one thing that I thought was really cool about this is how it still has an original DLC code, which you literally can't even use because the Xbox store is down for the Xbox 360. So I'm not sure what was in this pack here. Free BMW M5 fan pack, theme and car for in-game. So I guess it's just an M5 skin or something. But yeah, Forza 4. Really cool game. If you've never played Forza and you have Xbox, I definitely recommend purchasing one of these, whether it's Horizon or Forza Motorsport, because the graphics on these is definitely what makes or breaks the game. Like, the reason why I love Forza so much, Jesus, is because the graphics are so realistic. Like, when I was 10 years old playing in 2015 on Forza 5, I thought it was real life. Like, that's how good the graphics were. Next up on our amazing list, we have probably one of my least favorite shooter games of all time, but still one of those games that, like, I will always remember, being Borderlands. I have Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel as well, so I'm pretty sure that means I have the original trilogy. I am not by any means, like, a Borderlands fan. I played Borderlands 2 when it came out. I like the cartoony style of Borderlands, but I was never a super interested, like, Borderlands player. I would never, like, sit there and play Borderlands all night. It just wasn't something I played. This is the GameStop exclusive version. This is just the one that I found at the store. It comes with, like, free weapons and stuff like that. Back in the day, if you bought games at GameStop, GameStop would just, like, give you extra free DLC with their games. Unfortunately, it's not really like that anymore. Do I wish that it was still like that? Absolutely. I hope that games will start doing that again now that we got the GameStop Retros coming out. But I'm really not sure. Like, they really do not make games how they used to, man. I mean, that, even though this game is, like, not that cool, this cover with the dude blowing his head off, like, this will always be nostalgic to me because I remember seeing this on the Xbox Marketplace. Front of the box is insane. You got the dude that I was talking about. Here's the back. Lock, load, and face the madness. I'll let you read that if you want to. Pre-sequel I have for the PS3, and then Borderlands 2 I also have for Xbox 360. The instruction manual is pretty cool. It's just all red, and we got the same sort of design here on the inside of the case, which I think is really sick. Like, that's really, really clean in my opinion. Disc is super clean as well, super easy. And yeah, that's Borderlands for you. This was also $10. Really easy game to find. Like, not a lot of people fuck with Borderlands anymore. I'm not sure why. It just, like, wasn't that, like, insane of a game. It had great graphics, but the storytelling, in my opinion, wasn't that great. But yeah, that's Borderlands 1. And last but not least, we have Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4. I've never played Far Cry before, and obviously growing up, all of my friends would always be on Saints Row and Far Cry and stuff like that, and these are games that I've never ever fucking played in my entire life, so personally for me, I thought, okay, I need to, like, buy these games so I can see what the hype's all about. Starting off with Far Cry 3, this was the one that a lot of people were playing back in the day. I remember seeing this all over the Xbox store. Had no idea what Far Cry was about. Same thing with, like, Dead Island and stuff like that. I have that as well. I bought that recently, but I've never even played it. I'm not exactly sure if there are other things that come with this game, meaning, like, I'll open it. It only has the manual. I don't know if there's, like, a poster or something that's supposed to come with the game. I'm not a Far Cry fan, so let me know if there is. But there's the front, Far Cry 3 on the side. There's the back. And obviously we got the disc itself, the instruction manual, which is literally like 2 pages long, and then what is this? Don't lose this card, multiplayer access code. So I guess this is like my gateway to online or something. Or it was in 2012 or 13 when this game came out. But not anymore, because there is no online on Xbox 360. Rest in peace. But yeah, this will be a pretty fun game if I ever decide to play it, which I hopefully will at some point. I just want to... There are a lot of other games I have in mind that I'm going to play before I touch Far Cry 3. And last but not least, we have Far Cry 4, which came out basically at the end of the Xbox 360. And you can tell because the logo, that is what they made the Xbox One logo. You can see here the 360 logo is slightly different on this. You can tell it's like different. The font and everything, they updated it one last time before the Xbox One came out. Far Cry 4 apparently is supposed to be like really, really modern and fun, but unfortunately there's no manual that came with this game. It's literally just a disc. So yeah, that in my opinion sucked, but like it's Far Cry, so I didn't really I don't care that much as long as it's not a game that like I have a lot of sentimental value to. Like if it's a game that I like played as a kid, I'm gonna want it to be complete in box because I used to fuck with the manuals as a kid. But like Far Cry 4 is a game that I'm gonna open, finish the campaigns to, and never touch again. So probably not that important. But will I buy the manual? I'll probably look it up on eBay and see if someone's selling it because I'm like really weird with completing my games. But yeah, here's what Far Cry 4 looks like up close. Pretty clean cover. Nice back as well. And there's the side that says Far Cry 4. And then you open it up and you got the disc. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching this review video. I'm probably not going to do a lot of content like this, mainly because it takes a while to like talk about these games. And although gaming is very interesting to me, it's not that interesting talking about these games. And I know that it's not interesting as a person to like sit here and watch me talk about, oh, look at the games I bought today. This was $10. This was $15. Like, you guys want to see actual gameplay, and I know that. But I was really, really excited to show you guys these games. And if you guys want to see more vlogs or more video game hauls or just me going out shopping and stuff like that, I would literally be so down to film those videos for you guys. So let me know what you think about these types of videos. I'm going to have, I think, like 3 or 4 videos uploaded this weekend. So whatever you're seeing now, like all of these videos are being uploaded in the same amount of time, like the same time period. I think I'm going to be uploading a video on showing you guys how I record my games using my Elgato. And I also did a review on my brand new PS5 Slim, which is back there. So we have a couple of things in motion here. I also literally did a video last night of playing through the new Modern Warfare campaign of Modern Warfare 1 from 2019, because I've never played through it. So a lot of new content is coming underway. Your boy's back, essentially, and content is coming. So I'll see you guys around. Let me know which of these games is your favorite. Let me know which game you want to see me play next. And yeah, I'll see y'all around. Peace.